I know I've said this a few other times, but we really need to make a green room special episode because I feel like something gets lost because you guys don't get to see the green room interactions at times. You know? But then again, if they ever did really watch the green room, Dan would probably have the cops at his house every fucking week. Because it's literally a last minute, but he's as bad as I am because I'm a last minute person too. But you know, you guys don't give a fuck if I'm here at the last minute. Dan's 5 minutes late and you send a fucking search party out for him. I see how it is. And welcome back to the commission, boys and girls. How the hell is everybody this week?
Alive.
Yeah, you sound like it too. Yeah, good. Aldemir, what's going on? Travi, how you doing? Ellie, what's going on? Ken, how you doing, sir?
Big head.
Johnny Grooms. Official Ken. All kinds of Kens in the building already. It's been an interesting week. How the fuck are all you doing? It's Joey Pineapple, Old to Moses, Techno Viking. How did you become the Techno Viking exactly? How did that happen?
I fucking have no idea.
I was just curious if you put up a video of some review with techno music that I missed.
Nope.
Dan with the glow sticks.
I can't see Dan in a club with the techno bumping and boom, 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 boom. I can't see any part of that.
I wouldn't be in a fucking club, period.
See? Long live the Techno Viking. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. I think they might have just nicknamed you.
Well, I'm not going to live up to that nickname. Sorry.
I'm not actually a stew, if that helps. Well, I mean, like, what do you mean you're not actually a stew? Like, your name's not stew? Or you're not an actual stew, like, in a pot right now, waiting to be served to a hungry family as we speak?
Fuck you too, G. Fuck you too.
Hello, friends, and Chris. I mean, we all kind of just say that. You know, me and Dan say it every week. Like, us and then Chris. He'll be here. He's just around,
Him and his non-existent mustache.
I had a trimming accident, okay? Fuck you. I'm
trying
to trim it down and keep it.
I'm so happy somebody else's mustache besides mine is getting made fun of right now. It's great.
Joe, mine's gone and it still looks better than that neck stash, okay?
Hey, fuck you. My neck stash got complimented today, so eat 10 bags of dicks, bitch.
Really? How's your mom doing?
If you know my mom, she'd never complimented the beard. Never. That woman is blind, deaf, all the things that are going wrong in her life. You would think when we see each other, it would be something other than this. That's our whole, that's like a 20-minute thing, by the way, of her going, why? You're so cute. You're blind, Mom. Of course you think I'm cute. Like, what's going on,
Stu? Hey.
What?
Yeah, I like Big Stu's comment.
The name.
The love tonight. The love.
Oh, that's the greatest comment I've ever seen.
Damn. Hold on, Big Stu. I think that one's yours.
Wow, that was fantastic. Woo! Prettiest motherfucker in the beard community. Remember, it was voted on. I am the prettiest girl in all the beard world. So, I'm just saying.
Chris whines every show.
Becky,
you
we
know
love
that.
you.
we can't control Chris's whining. It's a never-ending thing, you know. But we've learned to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck y'all. Get a new question, bitch, tonight, okay?
Why? That's the only time you stop fucking whining is to read the questions.
Yep.
Oh man, let me tell you something before we head down the road. My town is in absolute shambles at the moment because it's graduation night. So they got fucking roads blocked off everywhere. There's buses all over the goddamn place. And you know the buses don't give two fucks about anybody else on the road because they know they're twice your size and they'll just run you over if you get in the way. So it's no fun outside right now. And I'm not even a teenager anymore, so I can't throw shit at the buses anymore.
What does it matter? You don't drive.
Excuse me, sir. That makes it more dangerous. Walking with a bus driving by trying to kill you.
Walk
at least in the
yards.
car. Got some protection.
Walk in the yards.
You know what town I live in?
No.
You don't just walk in other people's yards around here unless you want to be a permanent guest in that yard.
No,
well, which would you rather be? Run over by the bus or shot? Make your choice.
See, Dan, let him run his mouth. We have Ken here. Ken was witness for this. He doesn't walk in other people's yards. He just goes and shits in them.
I said the dog was going to shit in the yard. The dog.
Nobody heard the dog. All we heard was shit in your yard.
That's because you're all fucked up and just heard ammunition for the next live stream that we were all going to be on together. That's all that was.
Sure, Joe. Sure. Ken was there.
I was angry, and I told the guy if he didn't stop shoveling his shit into my yard, I was going to let my dog shit in his yard. That's what I said.
Nobody heard the dog. Nobody. See? There you go, Ken. Way to go, big head. Thank you.
They're all lying, by the way. This is all a horrible farce made up to make me look bad, okay? I can't say I would never shit in somebody's yard because if they piss me off enough, it could happen. But that's not what I said that day. Everyone goes over here taking a shit. Anybody else watch Friday? Anybody else get the reference? Or am I the only one?
Just a little. I got it.
Okay. Ken, you need to stop lying, okay? Because your head's big enough, and your nose starts fucking growing. You're going to be all kinds of fucked up looking. So cut the shit. Because I know what I said. I was angry, but I still remember what I said to the individual. There are times where I get blackout angry, and I don't remember half of what I say. But in this moment, I knew what I was saying. Now it wouldn't make sense anymore because now he has a dog of his own. So it would just add to the shit that's in his yard now. So, but back then he did not.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm. You gonna go with that one?
That's the truth. I mean, you know. And listen, in today's world, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna end the conversation right now. You ready? That's my truth, bitch. And there ain't nothing anybody can do about it now. That's it.
Fake news. China.
That's the way the world works today. That's it. That's my truth, and nobody can touch it.
Aldemir, if you live anywhere near Joe, I'd install cameras too.
I'm installing cameras. Just don't piss me off. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Johnny, you got to quit that fuck. Oh, no, I'm not going to say quit your job. You got to find a daytime job so you can be on the show at nighttime. It's his truth. See? That's it. It's over. Argument is done now because according to the laws of this fucked up world now, you can't offend my feelings now by saying my truth is wrong. That's it.
I swear to God, if you say trust the science, I'm catching a flight and kicking your ass.
Fucker cut me off by 2.5 seconds. Fucker beat me to it by like 2.5 seconds. Oh, come on. The fucking squirrel thing wasn't my fault either. That fucker jumped to his own death. I don't want to hear it. I got you. It was written down. It didn't happen. Listen, if me taking a shit in somebody's yard will go viral and make us rich, I'm all in. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm good. Let's do it. How do we do this? I'm just saying, I'm all for it. I've been broke. I'm ready to be rich now. I can see how that side lives. Although knowing my luck with the way the curse works, I'll fucking die. The next day, I'll be dead. Here's $1 million. There's your coffin. That would be exactly how it goes.
It's all right. Sam will be good then.
Exactly, though. Exactly. He didn't get the way I think. It's fine. Things can be bad as long as Sam's okay at the end of it all. I'm fine. All right. So the questions this week went all over. And if I'm right, there's like almost 30 of them. So we might as well get rolling here. You guys went everywhere. I just want to hear one thing real quick from the chat. Throw it out there. What would you guys think of us putting some questions up with the link next week and hitting how you guys respond to them for a change? We would actually read your responses on the screen. I would make each one of them read your responses. And we'd see who had the if they could figure out who made the fucked up response. I think it would be interesting. Just saying.
Look at Big Stu. Look at Big Stu. Big Stu's got you covered.
He's going to identify as a yard shitter. Yelling at him will be considered a... What fucked up is it'll work nowadays? That'll work fine. Like,
especially out here on the West Coast, you're covered.
30. Good Lord. Yeah, somewhere in that area. The squirrel thing was not at this. It was intentional on the squirrel's part. He apparently wanted to commit suicide, so he jumped.
You didn't have to put the trash can lid over the trash can, jackass. He could have got out.
I tried to save the squirrel. You fuckers were all on the phone for that one. I don't want to hear it. Fuckers. I was very upset about that one. I tried to save that squirrel.
Anywho, you ready for this shit?
Let's go.
This first question, I think, was a follow-up to somebody else's question, but I'm reading it in the order it got sent to me. Also, I am glad to see bluegrass coming back to the beard community. Ken, I'm glad you're in the chat. You cannot put your own compliment in the questions, but it defeats the purpose.
Also, guys, just so you know the way NGL works, just because you hit that button, like you send one, then send another one real quick, if somebody else sent one in between there, we have no idea who sent the first one now. They don't link them together or anything like that. It as random as it gets. So, yeah, Ken sent me the thing saying he was back, and all I said was, well, it's about fucking time. I've only been yelling at you jackasses for the last fucking year and some change. Not just Ken, but several others that they need to get their fucking asses back over here. So, glad to see him back. I hope he has fun with it. And, do your thing. He said who's bluegrass.
Yeah, bluegrass, fake ass. You got your own rap song, Ken. Just saying. Just saying, buddy. Oh, this one's going to be fun. Dan backwards is Nad.
Yes, it is.
They're not wrong. I mean,
did you see the smile on his face? He's all, I'm a ball, yeah.
They're not wrong. I mean, Dan, Ned. I mean, it's a fact at least. They're not just saying bullshit.
It's true.
I think we created a company last week. When does Toilet Coiler Grooming Company launch?
Somebody needs to trademark that motherfucker right now.
Yep.
Somebody's got to trademark it right now. We're not letting nobody else steal the commission's ideas. It happened here first. Don't let nobody else get it.
This is interesting. I want a sandwich ideas on what to put in it, please. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh,
A blonde, redhead. What kind of sandwich were you talking about?
Obviously not on your kind, but hey, I like your idea.
Are you the meat?
Oh.
I'm old and ugly. No, I'm the bread, okay? You know that little crusty end that nobody likes to eat? Hi.
First of all, what kind of sandwich are we talking about here? Because if you're going to make a real sandwich, what you need is you need gabagool, both kinds. You need both kinds of gabagool, sweet and spicy, okay? You need some fresh prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, roasted red peppers, a small drizzle of olive oil. Not a lot, a little bit. Or a little balsamic vinegar, okay? Then what you need to do is you got to go get you some fresh cuts of mozzarella on the outside, or mozzarella, sorry, on the outside.
Getting that SpongeBob.
Wrap it around the sandwich.
Later.
And then, make a little dipping sauce, too, with the olive oil. Fucking great. They'll be fantastic. Some salami will go nice well. Just saying.
Johnny, I said it before any of you motherfuckers got me with it, so still.
Is he done?
I think so. Or he's just taking a breath.
We're talking about sandwiches with a Jersey kid here. We can keep going. Someone unlocks this Italian chef side, you're all in trouble. Hey, Dan, what would yours be? The Kevin thing?
The messy Kevin.
Cheese.
Anybody else ever in a situation in life where the best thing you could eat out of your fridge was a tomato sandwich? Anybody else ever had that go on in their life?
I was white and poor, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to get government cheese back in the day.
I wasn't kidding about cheese.
Cheese sandwiches. They were real things at one point in life. Like, listen, we found ways to make tomato sandwiches be amazing. Like, they were fucking gourmet tomato sandwiches. But, hey, you did what you had to do.
Tomatoes with a lot of salt.
A little bit of pepper, too. Give it some spice to it. But, do what you had to do. Now, if you ask me now, like I said, you would need both kinds of gabagool. You need both. Don't forget either one of them. You got to have both of them. Because the sweet and spicy, they work off each other. Meatloaf sandwiches, yep.
Hey, don't cruise by Ellie.
Sandwiches.
No, don't cruise by Ellie a little bit ago. She was Uruk-hai. She just admitted it. She was Uruk-hai.
Oh, for sure. I eat pickle sandwiches. Now I do because I want to.
No.
Tomatoes with sugar, really?
Shut up, Juan. No. Fucking gross.
Well, wait a minute, though. Wait, hold on here. That could make some semblance of sense because when you make a good gravy in Jersey, you tend to add a little bit of sugar to it. So, I mean, okay.
Oh, that's right. Johnny, congrats on your soft launch, bro. I was order number 3.
It's soft launch.
I fucking knew he was going to say something.
Somebody had to.
You know what's fucked up is that literally I spend too much time talking to these idiots because somebody will say something at work and I'll hear Dan's voice reacting to it in my head and I'll start laughing. I hear Dan going like, ball tugger. Like see, that's why I didn't say anything because look, that's how he gets. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, fuck you then. I think, no congratulations. How's that? That make you feel better?
All right, next. Oh, God. I already know Joe's answer. What's the stupidest thing you thought as a kid, and as a follow-up, the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
We've had these questions before.
I got to say this one out loud again.
Belly button?
Yeah, everybody knows it. I still kind of have it going on. I'm not gonna lie. Nicole never touched it. Like, I don't think any woman's ever touched my belly button. It doesn't happen. I was told when I was young that if somebody pressed your belly button, that your arms and legs, like, you would just all fall apart. And it's stuck with me ever since. Okay. Just like I still don't eat watermelon seeds either, because I was told that if you ate one, a watermelon would grow in your stomach.
Yeah, that was the one I believed all the time.
So what was the most embarrassing thing, Joe?
What, that I did?
Yeah.
I accidentally streaked my neighborhood when I was 13.
Accidentally.
I mean, 15. Yeah, 15. And I mean, I didn't know the girl's parents were going to come home. So, like, out the window you went, and I had a T-shirt on. At least I had that going for me. But, yeah. Everything else, my chubby ass running down the block was,
Dan?
Dan doesn't look. I was gonna say Dan doesn't look like somebody who gets easily embarrassed. Honestly,
No.
So yeah, and he said the thing that he believed. He said the thing he believed.
It's very hard to embarrass me about anything because I own all my stuff.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
Go ahead.
That sounds like a challenge. Becky, if you're still watching, we'll be talking.
I pulled my nutsack out at a party and swung it around in beer pong.
Yesterday?
No. It's been a while.
Dumbest thing I believed as a kid growing up is when I became an adult, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
And most embarrassing thing, well, I'll introduce you to one of my ex-girlfriends. I'm sorry, that's what I'm going with. Oh, God. Do I really have to read this next one?
You have to read them all. That's the way it works. We don't back off. It says we love Dan. I'm going to go ahead and guess.
We love Joe.
No.
It brings this feeling in the back of the throat every time I say it, I want to make the same sound as you when you eat pineapple. That.
I was getting nervous that you got a feeling in your throat when you thought of me, but okay.
At least it's in my throat, not downstairs, so still. And, of course, the next one is We Love Dan. I swear to God, Becky's putting that in there for you.
This is... fucked up is that I don't doubt a word of this.
I really don't. And the fact that he smiled, yep.
I don't doubt a word of it at all.
Yeah, well.
Oh, God, G. No, G, I haven't. But I'm sure you're going to type it. And this, of course, is the greatest comment ever. Whoever left this one, you're a talented motherfucker. And, of course, we love Chris the most. And I didn't leave that.
All right, Chris, you got to stop writing this yourself because we know that you're upset that people love me and Dan, but you got to get over it.
I did drop one in that you actually put in tonight, so I can't wait for that one. But that one
I've told everybody. They all get put in unless you put a curse word in your comment. That's the only way it doesn't get through because NGL doesn't send it then.
Or if they come in too late.
Yes, or if they come in too late. That would be the other part. If it's after 9:45, basically, you're fine.
So I don't know who this next one is directed at. It says, why do you take so long to respond to messages?
It's got to be at me.
Yeah, it has to be at him.
Nobody fucking messages me. So whoever you are, come on, send me.
No,
messages.
it's got to be me because I take fucking. It's not. First of all, I don't hear half of my alerts. That's number one. And second of all,
Shaky.
I kind of do one of these jobs. When I see an alert, I'll go, it's somebody on Instagram, and I'll get back to them when I get a chance. To me, the Instagram world and all that stuff comes after I get done with what I'm dealing with in real life. So, and anybody who really needs to get a hold of me, like definitely needs to get a hold of me, something really important is going on, can get a hold of me without Instagram pretty much. So.
Johnny.
Yeah. I've had people get mad at me because I didn't answer their messages quick enough, or I never answered at all. Oh, well, fuck. How can you get mad that I didn't know you messaged me? But they do. They do. They invent old fucking arguments in their own head. It's interesting.
Vato's calling you out.
Here's one for you, Vato. What the fuck century do you live in that you don't have a fucking Instagram?
Even Vinny P has one.
Yeah. Touche, Vato, you fuck.
Oh, this next one's going to get interesting. Now remember, I'm reading the question just as it was presented.
Let's read the fucking thing.
Why is Gary Lewis always at the center of controversy?
Why are you asking us that question?
Why don't you
Ask
go
him
ask
that
Gary?
question.
What does he say in all his Instagram lives and stuff? If you want to know something, step up and ask me. Go talk to the man.
Why are you asking us? Like, is anyone here? Raise your hand if your name is Gary or Lewis in this room right now. I'll wait. So yeah, no. By all means, feel free to ask G. He's put it up on his stories more than a few times recently. If you want to ask him something, ask him.
Whoever asked this question is obviously probably in here being quiet. He's right there. Go ahead and ask.
Him. He's here now. Ask him. You know where you won't find the answer for this, though? From the people who aren't Gary Lewis. Like, so, you know.
So my fan club is back.
Sweet.
Hey, TCT, BNL. Time to close up shop and play with your toys.
Which toys? Because you pulled out a multitude of toys on your channel before.
Fucking toys.
I'm just saying.
We've ranged from adult toys down to actual toys. To...
Hey, the adult toy was not on my channel. That was on somebody else's. Wasn't my finest moment, but still.
Hey, first of all, maybe they're giving you some good advice. You go play with your stuff more and get into the gaming world and fucking blow up. Actually, starting in July, me and Chris will be doing our live streams on his channel.
Don't you do no fucking plugs.
I can what the fuck I want to do. It's my fucking channel. If I want to run around here and in a fucking tutu, I can do it.
Do it.
It's my channel.
Do it.
I get you find a tutu that'll fit my fat ass. Have fun.
Fucking make one.
Get a bed sheet, wrap it around you.
Yeah, wrap a bed sheet around you. Take the curtain off the fucking window and wrap it around you.
Well, whoever you are, why don't you tune in to Across the Tabletop, because I've got great videos coming up with my toys. So, anywho. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Does anyone really care Drew has gone silent?
Obviously you do.
Yep. The person asking this question did.
Obviously you do. And listen, to give both sides of the coin here, I'm sure the people who watch his content, I'm sure some of them are a little bugged by it. But regardless of how I feel about the man, hope he's okay and whatever. And go ask him why he doesn't make content, or if he cares that he's gone quiet.
I will say for the record, I do have his phone number. I thought about calling it, but I'm not really in the mood for a profanity-laced comment. So he can just go be him, and I hope he's doing well. Moving the fuck on. What is your favorite book?
Like an actual book?
It says, what is your favorite book? All time, I'll say The Divine Comedy.
Really?
Yeah. Invented a whole new language for that shit. Come on, man. Heaven, hell, purgatory? Come on.
I know Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Either The Lord of the Rings or the Book of Blood, Books of Blood.
Dan's going to pull up a Playboy. Watch. Watch.
Yeah, I can't see that, dude. So by all means, just tell me what it
What
is.
is that, the Havamel?
It's the Poetic Edda.
The dictionary. It's heavy and covered somewhere. It's fine.
Easy to swing. Gary, I need to find that book because, my channel's dying. So, hey.
Books. Check them out. Listen, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd, and if you're a fan of the movies, like the fucking books are so much. Like the movies were great. Books are fucking so much better. It's almost crazy.
I like
Movies that are based on books. The books are always better.
I like the fact that Tolkien's son Christopher found his unreleased manuscripts and put them all in a book and released those. Just seeing the difference in some of the characters is like, wow.
What does that say? I forget. You have to select see all messages to get the good ones.
Yeah, because we only do the top. You're only going to see a couple people.
Yeah. You got to click the see all. Yep. Words. Read them.
Gee, that was like way back in the day. Way back in the day. Oh, God. You ready for your second strike, Joe?
Sure. Why not?
What is your orientation?
I like pussy. That's my orientation.
What Dan said.
Proud hetero.
What do you want? A long, detailed explanation? It's simple. Vagina.
Vagina.
That's
vagina.
As deep as it gets around here, okay? Boobs. Both of them. Both
of them. You have a favorite boob, Joe? I mean, come on.
Jersey sexual. Right now, I'm a pissed off guy from Jersey who's annoyed at this question.
What the hell, Chris Perez? That's funny, though. What the hell? Joe, this next one's for you.
I'm a meat popsicle.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
negative.
Shit.
I am a meat popsicle.
So, Joe, this next one's for you, bro.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Joe, your girl Dylan's getting all glowed up for you.
Yeah. Sorry. You know what I hate more than anything about that person, by the way? However you want to live life is your choice, but there's an actual video of his, whatever, out there. And it says, just like this, your parents screwed up. It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon, so you could all come in and talk to me one-on-one. Talking to kids. and let's have a conversation and pay to be a part of my Patreon and talk shit about your parents with me. That's one of my bigger issues there.
This is definitely different. Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Yes.
Yes, and I read all the books.
Who the fuck hasn't watched at least one Harry Potter by now? At least one. Like, you can stumble across one by accident at this point in your life until they started canceling J.K. Rowling.
I actually probably would have never watched it if I wasn't with Becky.
Okay.
To be honest.
You want to know
your fucking excuse for Twilight too?
That's very true. There's a
you
lot
want
of
to
shit.
know?
There's a lot of shit that I've watched that I wouldn't have watched.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched the entire Twilight series, not because it was my choice, but because the girl I was dating was like, "Oh my god, you got to watch these. You'll really like them. It's about vampires and werewolves."
And in order to get your dick played with, you watch them.
Bingo. There you go.
Little Dan took over for Big Dan.
Pretty much. He has
Now,
led me into some really shitty situations, but
Kenny Chesney
Literally.
concert.
Now, Harry Potter, here's the truth. The reason that we watched Harry Potter was because, and I'm going to age myself here a bit, if you remember once upon a time when we had normal cable boxes, you could get a little black box that could hook up to your cable box and unlock all the channels for free. And at that point, pay-per-view had Harry Potter all over that motherfucker. Like, Harry Potter, I think it was like the time the first movie came out. I must have watched that thing 85 times because it was for free, and I thought it was cool that we were getting it for free.
I admit, when I read the first book, it took me forever to get past the first 3 chapters, and then it just started to flow. Well, here's a good one that's going to cause controversy. Is the Earth flat?
Your fucking head is flat. Oh, wait, I have another one. Is the Earth, say it again. Ask me again.
Is the Earth flat?
Not as flat as your sister says.
Been a while since he's gone down that road.
Go find the edge of the fucking Earth and try and walk off it. Let me know, okay? You fucking people. Holy shit. I see so many stupid fucking videos, and people are like, no, I saw one the other day. There's ice walls separating each level of the world. And when you get to the ice wall, you can't go any further, man. So then how the fuck do people get to China and shit? Like, you know, people go to these places, right? They're not just places we've heard of before and never been to. What the fuck are we talking about?
So is that how, like, the dinosaurs went extinct? The meteor hit and the Earth did that, you know?
yeah, the Earth tipped them all off. It just
Yes, Mr. John. All right, so Mark Johnson, you seem relatively new here. If you don't know how this works, the day of our live stream, I go to my Instagram. I put up a story with a link to NGL. NGL is simply a site that lets you submit random questions, whatever question you want, and it's completely anonymous, okay? Even if somebody pays for NGL, all it shows you is the state that the question was sent from. No names, no nothing. We then take all those questions. I send them over to Chris. He reads them all while we're live, and we respond to them all. It can be questions, statements, whatever. We read it all up, and we have a good time. Sometimes they go way, way off the fucking beaten track, but whatever. We have a good time with it.
He used to have the ambition to actually type them all out and put them on banners. Then he got fucking lazy.
Oh,
He
I
just
got
sends
lazy.
them all to Chris.
Ask these two fucksticks what they do for the show. Go ahead.
I'm
We're
here.
here, bitch.
There it is. There it is. There you go. They're here. That's. But I'm the fucking lazy one in the group.
Okay, so somebody is venting on this next one. It ought to be interesting. I have gotten tired of constantly hearing drama in community. People need to mind their own business and not worry about if person A doesn't like person B. It does not involve you. It's none of your business. No fucking shit.
Okay.
We've only preached that every time we get a question about it.
Yeah. And I have a two-part response for this. Number one, we've said this multiple fucking times. Okay. Just mind your own fucking business. It's got nothing to do with you. So stay out of it. Okay. That's number one. It's got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your dog, your cat, second cousin twice removed. Nobody you know is involved in the situation that it has nothing to do with you. Secondly, welcome to the world. People are going to talk shit. People are going to have issues with each other. That's how life fucking works. I'm sorry. Okay? No matter what stage of life you've been in, there's been somebody talking shit and somebody getting mad about it. The difference is today, the internet has made a world where these idiots can talk shit and not get slapped in the mouth for it. That's the problem. Okay? The easiest solution is if you're really tired of hearing and seeing these things, then block those individuals. But what I'm tired of hearing is people saying, I left the beard community because of all the BS. Then you're part of the problem too. Because you ran away from a place that you claim you had a good time in, enjoyed yourself, and had a lot of fun because of a couple fucking idiots. Fuck that. Run the idiots off and stay and have some fun. That's all.
Dan's either going to say fuck everybody or he's got a burp. I'm not sure what that face is. So,
do you? Like Joe said, if you're not directly involved in any of it, why the fuck do you give a shit? Why bring it up anywhere? Why perpetuate it? Why did you hear what this person said about this person? Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? Let that person and that other person, let person A deal with person B, or vice versa. If you're person C that just saw the fucking post, or one of your friends came up to you and said, hey, such and such said this about such and such, just think, how does that affect me? Well, I don't talk to person A or person B. I just maybe follow him. If he said that about him, wait, why do I care? Who gives a fuck? Mind your own business. Do you stay in your lane, so to say? If some motherfucker comes in your lane, fine. Then you can start your shit. But anybody else? Two people are having beef with each other? Let that be between them. Who fucking gives a shit?
There is an episode of, what do they call the new version of Roseanne?
The Connors.
There's an episode of The Connors where Dan actually kind of breaks down the drama of the internet pretty well. He reads off all these things that his family's been saying about each other behind each other's back.
The family group text. Yeah.
But the point Dan had was simple. Before the internet, people would talk shit to somebody else behind each other's back, and that's it. That's where it would end. Now, everybody feels a need to send something, to type something, and send it somewhere. And then that person shares it with someone else, and someone else, and on and on and on we go. What should happen is it should hit somebody where they go, oh, I don't give a fuck. This has got nothing to do with me. And they just stop it. That's it. If you're not involved, don't be involved. Don't spread it. Don't do anything. Just ignore it. That's all.
Absolutely none, Stu. Absolutely fucking none.
I invite it, though, by the way. I'm just saying. I mean, you know.
I used to like knowing what was going on and feeling like you were in on the in stuff, but it got too fucking tiring, so I just stopped.
That's the biggest
so much
problem.
Better.
That's
I feel so much better since I stopped, you know?
That's the biggest problem. Everybody wants to be on the in know. I want to know what's going on. I want to hear the dirt on people. Even though the majority of the dirt is either made up or skewed in some way, Everybody wants to be in the know because everybody wants to feel fucking important.
Yeah.
You got to respond the way I do most of the time. Somebody will message me or call me or whatever. Hey, did you hear about da 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 da? Nope. Do you know what? Nope. Do you want it? No, I don't. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
It's so much fun to not know what's going on where
Does
you
it-
go, ooh, whatever.
My
Bye.
my words are always simply, does it affect me? No. I don't care. Move on.
All right, well, we beat that one down. So, Trav, we know this is you, bro. Commission versus everybody.
We love you, Travi.
Now, our favorite demented motherfucking nut-loving bastard is back.
Of course.
When razors shaving your nuts, always
Whoa.
remember to get the taint.
Why?
Nobody
why?
needs a dirty shit trail next to your glorious rocks.
Why are you using a razor on your nuts?
You want someone's tongue near them?
No.
I don't have to use a razor. I don't have to use a razor on my nutsack to get a tongue there.
Okay, wait, that's better. Okay, never mind. I thought pineapple.
No,
Nope.
not the fucking taint, Joe. No.
Yes, Sam.
Yeah, now Sam's walking in on this one. Proud papa moment right there, Joe.
Oh. Mm. Say hi to everybody. Hello.
That's cool.
Good. Go on.
I'm reading. Writing.
For what?
Oh. Nothing else. Just being nosy.
Well, see, the problem is that the show we do is very adult oriented. So right now, everybody's pausing because they're worried about you hearing the wrong stuff. Huh?
Adulty.
Yeah, you're not an adult.
Are you muted or not?
Hmm?
Are you muted?
I'm live. What do you mean?
Okay. I'm tired.
So go lay down.
But we do
And
nothing.
I'm trying to
Remember
get
that,
there
Ken. We do nothing.
Well, I got to be up and leave here around the same time. So
Grandma says she's gonna wake me up too.
okay. All right. I love you.
Love you.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Sweet dreams. Good night. Earmuff. What movie was that? That was Old School. Just tell them earmuff.
Yeah,
You can say whatever you want. Fuck, shit. Ads. You can say whatever you want now.
Had a trimming accident, Vato. I can't trim it for shit. I never have been. Fuck you, Dan. I know you saw that.
Even if you're trimming down there, using an actual razor blade is to quote yourself, sir, you've got balls. Okay? You've got apparently big, glorious, hairless balls that you're very proud of. So
It's not that
be
hard.
careful.
I suggest going with one of those.
Get a Manscaped.
Yeah, thank you. Go with a Manscaped first, and then tidy it up in the shower.
I wouldn't even put a razor blade anywhere near my nuts.
Yeah, nope. Go get a Manscaped. They say you can't cut yourself with it. Kind of a lie.
You can.
Yeah, be careful.
I've always kept the plastic guard on, so I'm good.
All right, can we move on now? I don't want to talk about shaving my nuts anymore. I'm good.
So, let's talk about the sub.
Is that really what it says?
Yep.
That's probably the one that fucking Chris put in.
No, mine's already been read.
Okay, everybody say it with me at the same time. When you heard them say that there was a sub that paid money, got on for fucking referee, all I could think was fucking white people. I'm sorry. That was the only thing that went through my head was there's got to be rich white people on board this thing, and this is what we deserve. This is what we do. We do this dumb shit. This is why the memes are all over the place about us, you know? Oh, look, there's a weird noise over there. Let me go check it out and get my head chopped off. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those moments. The fucking sub was controlled by a video game controller, and not even a good one.
Dude, they built that thing from Home Depot and Best Buy, okay? When the president of this company goes, safety, who needs it? Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you $250,000 so I can go to the bottom of the ocean to look at a wreck. Nope.
First, did you see the interview that the guy did who ran the ship? He was like, oh, yeah, we made this out of recycled parts of this, and we did this with, you know, this and that, and we kind of had to make this up because it's never been done before. And yet people still paid to get on the motherfucker.
But you're forgetting the best part. Why would I hire 50-year-old white people who know what they're doing? That's not inspirational.
Who cares? We're about 5 or 6 stupid morons less now.
The fact that it imploded quicker than they could figure out that they were going to die. I mean, you're going down there, then all of a sudden, you're a crushed tin can in a recycle bin.
It is, listen, all I'm going to say is everybody makes fun of my simple rules of life. The ones that me and Sam have both put in place. I don't want to get eaten by a shark. I don't go in the ocean. I don't want to get eaten by an alligator. I don't go in the swamps in Florida anytime soon. I don't want to drown, be imploded in a fucking sub. I'm not going in a fucking makeshift sub and paying for the right to die.
On page 1 of the waiver, there was you could die 3 times. No, thank you. Nope. And I love how one of the guy's kids was at a Blink-182 concert going, my fam would want me to be here to process my grief.
It's the greatest thing I ever saw.
Come on, man.
So fucking
The white people were mad either. They're like, wait, what? You're doing what? Your family, your father is fucking lost in a sub, probably gonna die, and you're out jamming the Blink-182 right?
He's celebrating how rich he just became.
Thank you. You know? He's got
That's
paid.
plain and fucking simple.
Oh man, fucking people, I love it, man. Woo!
Come on. A Logitech controller from Best Buy.
Again, it wasn't even like a Sony one or you know, it was one of the knockoff brands. Like, come on, people. There were signs everywhere that this wasn't going to be good. Not to mention that it was the tour of the Titanic. What happened to the Titanic?
I love all those things going around. You know, like Reconnect controller. I'm just dying with laughter on that.
It's kind of like the conversation we had earlier, guys. That mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
Very much so appealing.
Poof! I'm in. Go ahead. What else we got?
I'm white, but I'm not go to the bottom of the ocean in a bathtub white. Okay? Yeah.
It literally, like, watching that interview, I've watched it so many times now, that the guy who made the sub and all, and no part of me was like, yeah, I would trust this guy with my life. Absolutely. Yeah.
And pay him $250,000. Oh my God, shaky. That's fucked up, but it's funny. Here comes the money. Money.
This is what happens when you're rich and you don't know what else to do with your money. You go and do dumb shit like that, and the next thing you know, you become a meme for the rest of your life. Congratulations.
And none of that money matters anymore.
Okay. before I go to hell. Name 2 beard companies you want to try but haven't yet, and also name 2 companies you would like to own more of. For me, it's, what was that? Tabletop Beard, I think it is, that Dan C just did, and Beard Sorcery. Those are ones I'd like to try, seeing how I just kind of ripped them apart without even trying them. Own more of Octane and Grindstone.
Dr. Nick's Amazing Man stuff would be one that I still haven't gotten a chance to try yet. And oh my God, they were part of the auction, and that's the main reason I want to try them. I just haven't gotten around to it. Hemp Wizard Beard Care. They seem like amazing people. They really do. They seem like good guys. And I genuinely like to try their stuff and support them if I can. And the 2 that I wish I had more of, Copper Johns for damn sure. I'm way low on Copper John stuff, so I gotta fix that problem ASAP. And True North, because I'd like to try some of those other ones of his. I only got the one, so try some more of his.
To try, fuck. I don't know. I don't really have one that I'm itching to try, to be honest. I mean, maybe Shade Carpenter, his company that he's going to be launching at the beginning of the month, I think.
Nice. I was wondering when he's going to launch it.
The American Classic. Wouldn't mind trying his. And shit, I don't know. There's so many fucking companies out there that I haven't really thought about. Oh, I'd really like to try that one. So I guess that'd be the only one that I can really think of that I'd like to try. And then I don't fucking need any more goddamn products.
Becky fixes that at every auction.
Wow. Yeah. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 9 brand new fucking Copper Johns.
Well, lucky you.
I didn't even want them. I didn't even want them. Not downing Copper Johns or Tyson or anything. I didn't want them. But I ended up with them.
Okay, Joe?
To answer Diablo real quick, either one of those. Either the Freddy or Elvis. Either one.
I think this next one's directed right at you, bro.
Okay.
Whose idea was it to start the commission, and what was the idea behind it?
So it was my idea. I can't take complete credit for it though. Chris was kind of, like, hey, we should try and get something back together and find a night where you're available and let's figure something out. The idea behind it was simple. We wanted to create a place like this. This is exactly what the idea was. We wanted to make a place where, we know who we are. Okay. I'm not going to try and be dancing anytime soon with the family friendly stuff because it's not who I am. I know who I am. And I know what kind of content I want to produce, and I know what kind of live stream I want. We wanted to create a place like this. Everything is safe. It's an adult-oriented live stream, and grown folks acting a damn fool. Come in here, cut loose, have a good time. If something real is going on you want to talk about, bring it up. If there's bullshit you want to bring to the table, bring it to the table. Nothing is off limits here, and that's exactly what we kind of set out to do. And listen, at the end of the day, I don't know that any one of us really thought it was going to take off and become this kind of like underground sensation in the beard world where everybody's here all the time and we've got this loyal following and you guys are fucking amazing in the comment section and the chat. And like the chat really is as big a part of the show as anything. You guys are a huge part of the show. So, what we wanted is exactly what we have right now. So, that's about it.
I didn't even know I was going to be part of the show until about a week before.
You're welcome.
To be fair, I didn't know what the fuck Dan was going to say when I asked him. I don't know if I asked you or if I had Chris ask you.
Chris asked me.
Yeah, I thought Chris was going to come back and be like, Dan said, "Who the fuck are you?" Like,
well, see, I had been on the sit down with you
Mm-hmm.
once or twice prior to, but
the mods, can't forget the mods. Okay, Vato, you're a mod everywhere though. So
shut up, Otto. Shut the fuck
ever
up.
get forgotten? But my bigger point to this was I wanted, and I kind of made sure both of them knew this. I wanted people on the screen as well who weren't afraid of what the fuck we might step in, if that makes sense. If we piss somebody off, what the fuck? That's what we do. Have fun. Hang out with a few buddies once a week online and in real, or exactly. And that's exactly what we went for here. We wanted this to just be a place where everybody could come, hang out, cut loose, and have a good time. I don't think any of us had any delusions that we were gonna fucking take off and become the next biggest live stream on YouTube or some shit.
Come on.
If we ever get there, cool.
Okay, I'm back, I think.
Yep. Nope.
I'm back.
There you go.
So yeah, thank you guys though for making it what it is, really.
Okay, Dan. This one's kind of directed at us, and it's taking a shot at Joe. And whoever you are, fuck you. We've talked about this before.
Joy.
Dan and Chris, why haven't you dumped Jersey Joe why haven't you dumped Jersey Joe yet? The same way his friends from the table did.
Why did you say friends like that?
Because they put it in quotes.
Oh.
Because he gives really good fucking head. That's why.
I think you just killed Joe.
I didn't expect it. I wasn't even ready for it.
His old buddies from the table are missing out.
Oh, what an asshole. I wasn't ready for it. Fucker. Oh, shit. I wasn't ready at all. I didn't see it coming.
Do we have to have a tribal council next week to fucking satisfy you, whoever you are, you bastard?
Oh,
Here,
shit.
I'll tell you point blank. I'm not voting against him. I know Dan's not gonna, so fuck you. You don't like him being here, fuck you. Don't watch.
It would be really hard for them to kick me off the show, by the way, when it's on my channel.
Oh, I can
So,
fix
that could...
We can have the non-Jersey Shore edition again.
I want to know something for my own benefit here. I need to know. Who the fuck still cares? Who the fuck still cares? It's been what? Almost 2 years? Who cares? Like, why does it matter so much to you? Go get laid.
I don't think they can.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Here, I'll even do you one better. PM me your address. I'll send you an adult toy so you can go have fun.
Johnny, he does this thing where he squeezes the balls just firmly enough right when I nut.
You fuckers, I hate both of you. I swear to God.
He's always going, look at my ears. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I hate all of you.
All right, second to last one. Jesus Christ, seriously? Favorite video games of all time? Name 5.
Oh, what evil fucker wants me to narrow it down to 5?
Talking about lifetime gamers here.
Yeah, this is tough.
Contra, Pac-Man, MLB The Show, whatever fucking year.
Pong.
Don't bitch. I loved my Atari, okay? It was real simple. One button. One button. God of War, the Norse editions, and Assassin's Creed, no matter which one. There you go. Done. Joe, have you swallowed yet? Or are you still trying to hold that in there?
Let's see. Yeah.
Exactly, Johnny. Exactly.
Fuck all of you, I swear to God. Because you guys didn't take this nice thing to try and make me feel. No. You let them fucking run me down, and now you're all fucking with me on top of it. Fuck all of you, all right? In every orifice possible. Shit. God damn it. Now Final Fantasy VI. For back in the Super Nintendo days. One that Chris put up there, actually, Contra would definitely be up there as well. The God of War, either one of the more recent two, though Ragnarok probably edges it out in that situation. Red Dead Redemption 2, and Grand Theft Auto 3.
Imagine that, you like a Grand Theft Auto.
No! Sorry. The Witcher 3. Grand Theft Auto gets edged out. Sorry.
Mine aren't single games. They're franchises. We got Castlevania, which is probably my number one all time.
All time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then God of War. Probably those two are right at the same pinnacle. Oh, StarCraft.
Ooh.
StarCraft was fucking awesome. Warcraft 2.
Zug.
The only the RTSs, not World of Warcraft. That game, no, fuck that shit. 4.
I like when you keep clicking on the little orc building something. It's like, what? I'm busy. Leave me alone.
And Command and Conquer.
Oh, yeah.
Those are mine.
Yeah,
No,
again.
League of Legends is just something that I enjoy playing. I don't love that game at all. That game fucking causes me so much stress, especially when I fucking play it with you.
And it's you know what too? It's tough.
Joe the most.
It's tough to narrow it down too, because like you can't even remember half the games you played in the moment right now. Like the first Resident Evil, dude. I loved the first Resident Evil game. That part where the fucking dogs crash through the windows and shit. Fucking classic. Like there were just so many great games. That's a tough one.
Anybody ever play the game called Nightmare Creatures?
No, doesn't sound familiar.
It was an old PlayStation game. And I had the cheat code to be able to play as the werewolf, and you just go through and two-shot everybody and rip them into pieces. It was fun.
Anybody surprised? A gore-filled game that Dan is playing that he loved. Anybody.
Legend of Dragoon, that was great.
I love gory-ass games.
Manhunt was another good one.
Good. That fucked up, twisted game.
Yep.
Look at Johnny Groom's kind of game.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a lot of great games throughout the years that it's tough, man. But again, the ones I kind of narrow it down to are the ones that I go back to quite often. I still have Final Fantasy VI on my phone, so I can play it when I want to. The Witcher 3, I still play almost on a quarterly basis, if you will. Red Dead Redemption 2 was fucking just amazing in my opinion. So That's the best way you can narrow things down in the way I do it, at least.
So, the last one of the night, and you said we got to read them all. Why does Gary Lewis take shots at Dan when Dan helped him so much in the past?
So we're not talking about our Dan then, because Gary and Dan didn't do anything. So because we're not talking about our Dan, guess what I'm going to tell you? You ready? You ready? Everybody in the chat can probably go along with this one too. Why don't you ask Gary and fucking Dan?
Yep, exactly. Ask fucking Gary.
What the fuck do I look like? I got a fucking crystal ball or something?
Let me clue you into something. He does this in all of his lives. He sits and he goes, if you have any questions, ask me. Here's your chance. He even waved at people earlier. He's even over there saying, ask me right now in the chat. Man the fuck up or vagina the fuck up and go ask the man.
You know who doesn't know the answer to these questions?
Me.
Everybody that's not Gary.
I have no idea. This is like asking me why Johnny fucking cuts his lawn on Thursdays. I fucking asked Johnny why he does this shit. I have no fucking clue. Nor do I really want to get involved in it.
That's one of those things where you mind your own fucking business if it doesn't have anything to do with you.
It's got nothing to do with me. And I'm on good terms with Gary. I'm on good terms with Dan C. It has fuck all to do with me. And I don't want anything to do with it.
Chris wants zero fucking part of this bullshit.
I got enough.
Zero.
I got enough bullshit in my own life. I don't need to invite other people's bullshit into my life. So
I'm in the middle of summer vacation. I have enough drama in my fucking house, okay? I've got 3 kids I got to take care of. I don't give a shit what's going on between Gary and Dan. There, we clear? Good. Beautiful.
oh my God, really? Did you really fucking cut your lawn today?
No, the better question for Johnny Grooms is how the fuck you gonna have a coffee company and not do a pumpkin spice thing for basic bitches later on? We're gonna talk, Johnny.
Because it's for basic bitches. That's why. Nobody needs that shit in their life.
That's why Chris just admitted he's a basic bitch.
I don't care. I love that shit. Pumpkin spice is fucking awesome.
Do a dark fucking roast, Johnny. And a dark, strong, something that just says fucking coffee, man. Make coffee. Speaking of which, is it bad that I want Death Wish right now at 11:45 at night? That's probably not a good idea.
Not like you want to sleep or anything tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I missed my riddle. Ellie, there was no riddle. Again, unless you sent it through, like, wait, was there any curse words in the riddle? Or even anything that could be, like, seen as provocative or sexual? Because NGO is getting weird with shit. But I don't know anywhere else that lets you put up anonymous things. It's 11:45 here, Ken.
It's 8:45 here. Good. Drink your coffee.
10:45 for me.
Does light roast have more caffeine? I don't know. I like dark roast, though, because it's got more flavor to it, in my opinion. The less of them you have, the more one is worth. That's what you said.
Ooh.
Seconds, minutes, hours.
There you go, Bob Ross. Minutes, yeah. Vato's telling you to check your DMs, Dan.
Sure.
What DM? Vato doesn't have a fucking Instagram.
Now Vato's sending Dan dick pics again.
If he is, I will share them.
Oh, well, on that fantastic note, I
Ellie
think that was
says
our
friends.
Huh?
Ellie says friends. That's the answer.
Ah, okay.
Sometimes that's not fucking true.
Yeah, that can be wrong as well. But hey, it's cool. That was the last question, so it's about that time. Dan, who's in the Longhouse tomorrow night, sir?
Somebody that has been out of the beard game for a while.
Shit. No, I'm sorry, I had to do it because he was just doing it to us before. Good.
Hopefully everybody remembers White Trash Donnie.
Donnie Danger.
Yep, Donnie Danger. I'm going to be having him in the Longhouse tomorrow night. It'll be an interesting chat.
It's not going to be a chat. It's going to be swearing back and forth.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a lot of profanity.
The only way there would be more fucking profanity if I was on the fucking screen.
Yeah. Yep.
Good God.
There will be a lot of profanity.
Could you
Especially if he's
imagine
drinking.
You and Donnie?
If he's drinking, it'll be really bad.
Fuck, we fuck they fucking take the show off the air. Like
I'd rather they not.
somebody
This show needs to go first.
Somebody would comment on the fucking thing and go, "Do you guys ever say any non-fucking curse words?" Like, no, fuckhead. Mind your own fucking business.
Other than that, nothing.
I'll never forget Donnie in the RV video.
That was scary.
It was fucking hilarious is what it was.
I bet he still has that RV too.
Yes, Sam. All right, old man. What do you got going on?
Got more videos on both channels dropping tomorrow. Next week, knife reviews return to the main channel.
All right. Make sure you go watch the Longhouse.
I forgot to tell you something. Reviews are going to be resuming on my channel. If you didn't catch the teaser picture I posted on Instagram, but
I caught it.
But I have a video that is going to be a precursor to that on, I'll just say the title of it is My Reviews, My Opinions. So I'll leave it at that, and we'll see how.
It's a good thing you're not monetized, because I can't wait to see that video.
Oh yeah, I know. So that'll be dropping next. Those I'll have the precursor video and then the review for the company that I'm doing back to back.
Ken, you said the dirty N word. Don't do that, big head. Don't.
So there you go. Make sure you go and watch all the cool content that Dan's putting out there. Watch his live streams, and if you get a chance, you can go watch Chris's stuff too. I mean, if you have some time,
if you remember,
it's not bad. It's not bad for like when you're like you're in the middle of doing something and you just want somebody squawking in your ear so you're not bored.
You got background noise.
Yeah, it'll do. It'll do.
Hey, Joe,
also,
go suck a dick.
Also, seems to help if you haven't been able to have a bowel movement lately. It seems to help in that process too. So any of those things really it'll help you with. But just
that's it. Tribal council next week. You're gone.
Oh shit! We hope you all enjoyed.
You better cup his balls real damn good this week, Joe. All right.
We hope you all enjoyed another fucked up episode of this fucking show. And we can't wait to see you back here next week. Stay safe. And as always, go fuck yourselves, all right? Have a good night, boys and girls.